Hey, what's going on? Matt here with Junk Away We Go Demolition, and here are some of this week's finds. I've been finding lots of good stuff. It always amazes me what some people are wanting to potentially throw away or, just not even, try to sell themselves. So, had an okay week, but yeah, here's the mix of the stuff just kind of laying down out here. It's not the tools in the back; it's just more the clothes and the shoes. But so here's one item. It looks to be some type of vintage 49er jacket. When I looked online on eBay, some of these were selling for more, some were selling for less. The ones that were selling for more had an NFL patch on it, but they're pretty much this same exact jacket. Some were trying to sell for, a couple $100. I think some actually sold for $150. So not a bad find. And a pair of shoes. So these, it's kind of across the board online. Some people were trying to sell these for $450. Realistically, I think I might be able to get $100 out of them, maybe potentially more. I'm not into the reselling business that much. I do sell things from time to time when they come around, but this is a GH Bass, shoes from, I don't know exactly how old these are, but they were shipped in '96, so not a bad find. And then some more of these shoes, same thing, same company. I have like 6 pairs of these. They're riding shoes for bicycles, for road bikes. I'm not exactly sure how much I can get out of these. Maybe $20 a piece potentially. They're pretty. Some look pretty much brand new. Some are a little more used, but yeah, maybe $20 possibly. These Nikes, I'm not too sure on these either. They look pretty close to being new. They could be cleaned up a little bit, but they were barely worn. So I gotta look these up some more, but maybe if I'm lucky, $100 on these, potentially less, maybe more. When I did a quick look, I think some were selling for much more than that. But again, I got to make sure it's the right shoe with the the specific. So this is the Nike Zoom X. Some Oakley glasses. So not bad as well. I don't know. Maybe $40 on these, possibly. You tell me. I could be off on some of these numbers. So if there's anything that you guys think I should sell it for more or sell it for less, let me know. This is interesting. This is like it's a road bike seat, but United States Postal Service for a specific race. I do know some of these seats can sell for a certain amount, so I still need to look this guy up to see what it could sell for. A couple pairs of pretty much brand new shoes. I might just give these to the Goodwill. If I did try to sell these, probably, $10 each. I wouldn't be able to get much for them, but they are brand new. This is a World Series White Sox hat. I did look on eBay. Some of these have sold for $25, $35. This one's brand new, so maybe I'll throw it, on my eBay store and potentially try to sell it for $25, $30, so not terrible. Steve Madden shoes. I didn't really look these up yet. I don't think they're too expensive, like the more expensive designer ones. They are brand new. I think they're men's shoes. I don't know. Size 11, so yeah, probably a men's shoe. I don't know. My guess is maybe sell them for $40, $30. I don't know, but I gotta look these up. And that's pretty. Oh, and there's a This down here, this is actually one of those electric beds that you put the mattress on and it goes into different positions. You raise your feet up, lower it. You know, it's not one of the more high-end ones, so I think, you know, I could probably sell it. It's used, but it's close, looks close to being brand new, and I have, you know, the remote, and it does work. So probably sell it for $100, maybe on Facebook Marketplace, offer up. So we'll see. But yeah, all in all, not a bad week for some of the items, you know, I got. And if anyone wants any of this stuff, let me know. Peace.